Hello, trainers, and welcome back to another episode of Pop Report. I am your host, PP Up, and boy oh boy, am I excited to be talking about Paldean Fates with you today. This is the third generation now that they've done a Fates set with a big focus on these shiny rare cards. The pull rate is quite generous on these. 1 in 4 packs should have a shiny rare card. You can see I have 3 blister packs here with the shiny rare promos. Funny enough, these puppies, all 3 of them, are actually included in the Japanese version of the set, but for whatever reason, they put the base forms of them as promos for these blister packs with the sticker collections, and so you can find their evolutions normally within Paldean Fates. So I'm going to be doing these. I figured it would be more interesting again than doing an ETB. The regular promo for the ETB is not that special, and you would have to be insane, I think, to open a Pokemon Center ETB. So this is, I think, a very happy solution for opening up some packs. These promos here are actually quite rare. I was looking at the pop counts, and listen to this. 23 for the Fido, 32 for the Grievard, and 28 for the Mastiff. You know, if you're trying to complete an evolutionary line, which I certainly think is going to be a fun goal for any collector that is getting graded shiny rares from the set, would be, you know, you have an evolutionary line that you love, might as well get the full set. And so people are going to be trying to hunt these down for any of the dog Pokemon fans out there. So getting into it and really just talking about the pop counts of some of the notable cards, in my opinion, we have to start, of course, with the High Pop Leviathans. Mew EX, the Bubble Mew, Secret Illustration Rare, sitting at a pretty 12,068. The Charizard EX, Secret Illustration Rare, also super cool card, 12,968. Those are pretty whopping numbers. They're going to do well. They're super popular Pokemon. People love those guys, so that is certainly working for them. Then we have some usual suspects that are part of the shiny rare spread that are just very popular Pokemon. The Charmander and the Charmeleon, for people who are going to be wanting to collect the full trio, have been graded quite highly. Charmander sitting at 1381, Charmeleon at 1003. Another one that I noticed was Pikachu and Raichu, the shiny rares. 1103 for Pikachu, 673 for the Raichu. Definitely on the higher end as far as just the regular shiny rares go. As far as some mid-pop sleepers go that are modestly graded, but I think are still going to be desirable, fun to have down the road, there's more than I can list here. This is such an awesome collection of shiny rares that I would encourage you to look through the Pop Report on your own at some point. I'm going to link it in the description here, so anybody who's curious can take a look. But I'm going to rattle off a few that I think would paint a good picture. Slowpoke and Slowbro, 144 and 143. Funny how close they are together. The Mimikyu, 332. Entei, 383. Dude, with a card like Entei, the 383 would not scare me off from getting a copy or even a couple copies. Who doesn't love Entei? Yeah, I think that's an example of a shiny rare that will do very well despite a higher pop count than most. The Shinx line is really distinct shinies. 98 for Shinx, 14 for Luxio, and 142 for Luxray. Again, I think that the goal would be to collect the trio as a collector. That would certainly be mine. Another good example would be Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam, 150, 171, and then 453 for the shiny ultra rare for the Alakazam. Cleffa, another honorable mention, 122. Yeah, awesome art on that one. As far as the long-term bangers go, these are ones that I think have like very low pop counts and have like a lot of room to go up in value, especially considering the pop counts. Some examples would be Spiritomb, 79, Staryu and Starmie, 49 and 92, and then the Ralts Kirlia Gardevoir line. The Gardevoir, of course, is a much higher pop count, but the Ralts and the Kirlia, 95 and 94, and then the Gardevoir at 488. It would be awesome to have all 3 together. I haven't even mentioned the normal cards from the set. There's nothing too crazy. There's like a Gardevoir EX. That's cute, but really the shiny rares, completely what this set is all about. So that's what I'm hoping to pull as many of as possible. I'm opening 9 packs, so as long as Lady Luck is indifferent to me, I should hopefully pull at least 2. Never know, though. So without further ado, I'm going to get my gloves on, and we are going to see what happens here. Definitely sleeving up all 3 of these shiny first evolution puppy dog Pokemon promos here. I was glancing at them before I opened them, and the centering wasn't really great on any of the three of them, but we'll take a closer look and decide eventually. But yeah, so here we go. Okay, so we have a stack of 9 packs of Paldean Fates, and dude, secretly I am really stoked about getting some cute puppy dog Pokemon stickers here, shiny ones, albeit probably for my water bottle or something. Oh my gosh, look at that, dude! That is reason enough to get one of these blister sets as it is. You can see on my water bottle here, I have my Dragonite here. He is pretty rough around the edges. Fun story, my buddy got a full set of 151 Gen 1 Pokemon as a sticker, like stack on Amazon or something, and he asked me before anybody else, so I got to pick whatever 151 Pokemon I wanted. Okay, so stickers aside, oh man, they even have like foiling on them, dude. These are sick. Okay, let's take a look at these promos. First up, we have the Greavard. Centering, yeah, you can see he's a little right heavy there. We'll sleeve him up. These are awesome promos nonetheless. All right. Next up, who do we have? Got the Fido. You know, when I was a kid, if you told me there was a bred dog Pokemon, I wouldn't have believed you. But here we are in all of its glory. And lastly, and also maybe leastly, Mastiff. I feel like this is not the most popular dog Pokemon. I remember being like, why would you make a Mastiff EX box? Like, who buys this? But then they went and made a Cyclizar EX box too, so what do I know? Anyway, here we go. Those three, they're gorgeous. If you open one of these and you get one of these worth grading, do it, dude. These are going to be pretty sick to have. Nice. Alrighty, let's crack some packs. As always, I wanna give you guys the dramatic reveal, but I also don't want to damage the card in the back. Professor's Research, okay, Iono, and Varum. So nothing yet. Next up, ooh, Noivern EX, just the regular one. Okay, we take it. What else? Electric Generator. Toad School. Alright, sleeve this guy up. There we go. Alrighty, third pack. Uh-oh. Pinky, no. Pinky, no. No, not on the cards. Oh, excuse me. Alright, sorry guys. Technical difficulties here. Down you go. Whew. Okay, and a fresh set of gloves. Those have been tainted with pinky hair. Ooh, okay. Yes, my favorite IRL Pokemon, Mr. Pinkerton. Alrighty, where were we? Scarlet. Somebody's backpack. Ooh, alrighty, Skiploom, let's go. Dude, the whole Jumpluff, Skiploom line. These are sick, dude. And these have quite low pop counts, I think. I will put it on the screen. There we go. That's our first one. Heck yeah. Executor. Numel. Artisan. Nothing. Heat Rotom. Whoa. And a Nest Ball. I'm pretty sure this is like a hyper rare, but myself and most people find these kind of ugly. But, hey, I will take it. What the heck? Alrighty, moving on. Shanpao, dude. I'm just not that excited about it. Let's see. Another Professor's Research. A Mankey. Flittle. All right, moving on. Cyclozar, the Palafin, illustration rare, cool. Grievard. Dude, I'm kind of popping off right now. But do you ever really pop off in the exact way that you want when you're opening Pokemon cards? It's always like a monkey's paw thing. Anyway, it's pretty. Centering is quite good. Yeah, that's a solid card right there. Nice. Alrighty, 2 left. Come on, baby. I need one more shiny rare. Let's get it. Armarouge. Magmortar. Ooh, the Abomasnow. Yes. I almost like recommended the Abomasnow, but I thought you guys would stop trusting me. Be like, this guy is out here telling me to buy an Abomasnow. But joke's on you. I just pulled one, and I'm actually stoked about it. This guy has such a low pop count. Like, hold on. I need to know. I'm searching it. I got the pop report right now. Dude, yeah, 25 for the pop count on this guy. That's crazy. Definitely grading this guy. Whew. Alrighty. I am happy. I have one more pack. I could be even happier. We'll see. But I would be pretty satisfied with this set of pulls. Alrighty, this is it. Another Heat Rotom. The Palmy illustration rare, okay. And another Numel. Okay, I can't complain. That was pretty amazing pulls all in all for 9 packs. Alrighty, let's go over the hits. So, yeah, like I said, we've got the 3 puppy dog promos. If you're getting one of these sticker sets, I would definitely recommend inspecting these to be graded. It's funny that they've been separated from the rest of the set via promo. The Noivern, this is just the regular EX one from him. I'm pretty sure this is a decently low pop count, but I don't know. Nothing special. The Skiploom, dude. Let's just look real quick. Dude, yeah, 35. Very happy with that. The Shanpao, 200. Well, 199. Whatever. The Abomasnow. This is probably my favorite pull I got here. Palafin, Palmy, right on. So there you go. That is 9 packs of Paldean Fates. If I were you and I was sitting on either of the ETBs, really, Pokemon Center or the normal, I would hesitate to open them. I think this set will age quite well, sealed. Pokemon Center ETB, it's got Mimikyu on it. That's going places. I definitely believe in the Pokemon Center ETB especially. If you wanted to rip some, I would try and find either like the little booster bundles of 6 packs or these sticker sets. Super fun one to rip. Yeah, love Paldean Fates. And then, just so you guys know that I'm not just talking the big talk without walking the walk, check these bad boys out. Sneasel and Weavile. Dude, they look like ice cream. Love these guys. Sneasel especially. I have a funny story for you here at the end of the video. Back when I was a little kid, I was going to swim lessons at a pool, and there was this kid that went to a different school and was from a different town who was going to the same swim lessons as I was, so I would see him every week, and we both loved Pokemon. This was like 3rd grade, and I remember us like both trying to coordinate bringing our cards to trade, and I'd forget it one week, then he'd forget it the next, and finally we both had our cards with us. I traded him, I think, like an Aggron EX from Sandstorm or something like that, and what he traded me was a Sneasel EX. And I back then, we didn't know how much the cards were. We weren't looking at their market value or something, but I think we were both excited to get like a new cool card, a new EX card. And man, I looked at that Sneasel every night before I went to bed for weeks afterwards. I was so stoked about it. So that one as a 10 is a little out of my price range at the moment, but these are a fun replacement. And, you know, if you're going to get one, you got to get the full evolutionary line. That's how I see it for these. The foiling is so nice on these. Look at how it's like almost like rippling away from it. It's got a texturing to it that is usually reserved for secret illustration rares. I think these are awesome, and I would totally recommend stocking up on some 10s of whichever mons you like. I will definitely eventually cover the other 2 Fates sets from previous generations, and I'm very excited for those videos too. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. This was a blast. Your support means a lot to me. I'm already excited for the next video. Hope you found this educational, inspiring, something. Thank you very much.